Yeah, we need this car. What boy? What? I stop talking to me with food in your mouth, bro. Ugh. Rephrase that. Rephrase that. Ugh. Yeah, man, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't talk like that, bro. It's calling. I'll be there. Whoa. Well, you sound like a middle tonight, I heard, boy. You hear me, boy? You sound like a middle tonight, I heard, boy. Yeah, you sound like it, boy. You sound like it, boy. Middle tonight, I heard, boy. All right, let's go. All right, let's get it. What you? Up block or something? You ready? Break it down.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball.
Are you ready?
I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Bucks looking to make the most out of their home court advantage here in Milwaukee.
You crazy, boy.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot.
Hey.
Adept at using that length to alter shots.
Now here's Lopez after the miss from Bobby Portis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And now the 76ers on the break. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Nobody near George. Hands it from downtown.
We good.
Greg, we're sure to see a lot of quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high
Let's go.
IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league. You know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of this. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes.
Okay, so he
running changes. Also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better.
So that's what you want to run against me, boy?
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And that one's good, Maxey.
Capitalizing from the mid-range. Maxey just taking what he sees and making it available.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lopez. The shot, no good. Good D by Embiid. Here's Maxey. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
He is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Back to Portis. Takes the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Back to Oubre.
He's just running past him, dog.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy's determined to finish.
Man, stop talking.
And we've got a
man, run his zone. I'm trying to talk.
By Doc Rivers. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
I guess something for that. You want to run his zone like that? Okay, good. So that's what we doing.
Not a fast start for the
We
Bucks.
just gonna sit in the paint.
9-point game. Lillard outside. Giannis outside. From outside, off the mark. Now the 76ers with it. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Back to George. Oubre on the wing. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. Coach said he knows the obstacles of
come on,
playing against
y'all.
Paul George. He told me, you know he's going to have his fingerprints all over this game on offense and defense. Our goal will be to minimize how often we let him disrupt our game plan. We'll see how long they can keep George out of the picture. Kevin?
Oh,
Thank you, David.
Say this to somebody.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Lillard. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Outside, Antetokounmpo.
Oh, why you ain't go dunk it?
Lead.
Fantastic defense, giving
What
full
was
effort.
that?
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good, George.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Launches a 3.
Man, get the
It's
fuck
good from
out of
long
here.
range. Oubre's got 7 points in the game.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And it's sent back by Prince. Lillard attacking. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Kelly Oubre.
Wow, the skill of Lillard to get his
Yeah,
shot through
he real
while
fine.
getting the whistle.
17 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And here's George for 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Over in the corner, Lillard
Let's go.
sinks the triple. Lillard's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Bucks.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And
go.
hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a
we
group
missed
effort, and
so
that's what it
many
takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing.
They
from
move so
Taking
slow. That's an
matters
easy
into his
block.
own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
a point guard getting up like that. Boy, that is special.
Right outside. Pass to Livingston. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Outside for Jackson.
Oh my God.
And what about the evolution of
Is that a
Tyrese
miss?
Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has
Oh
he
my
matched Harden's
God,
production in
man.
Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded.
And how is it earth? Slightly earth.
Pass to Embiid. Here's McCain. Guarded by Wright. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Outside Jackson. Bucks passing it around. Trent outside. The kick out to right. No good from outside. Philadelphia leading by 9. Maxey attacking. And Wright pulls it down. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. It's tipped. And now Maxey pushing it up. And no one back there to stop him.
Remarkable work in transition. Maxey just overwhelms the defense when the break is on.
You suck. I'm just missing. You suck.
And coach has decided they need
I'm just missing.
things over.
Yeah. First day, could you believe it?
Substitution here for Milwaukee. Bucks trail by 11. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers
man, stop bailing him out.
So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Embiid from outside. It's rebounded by Portis. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside, Green. Offline with his 3. The 76ers leading by 6. It's Martin on the wing. Pass to Embiid. Outside, George. Embiid the screen. Launches it. The 3. Good for Embiid.
Just another thing that makes Embiid unguardable. He can hit shots from any spot on the floor.
On the wing, Green. And a wide open look for Portis. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Portis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Offensive rebound.
Hit it.
And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance.
Why y'all ain't dunked it?
And now just a 4-point 76ers lead.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Trent, right side. Embiid with it. And it's Trent picking him up. From deep, George. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
Pass to Green. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
To halt the run. That shot is off. The 76ers leading by 11. It's stolen by Green. And it's Trent in the corner. Here is Lillard. 9 points in the game so far.
Philadelphia foul. McKay. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Bucks.
5 seconds left to play in the first half. So we conclude the first half. 76ers lead by
I'm just
11.
missing.
And we'll be back with you right after this.
The 76ers.
They ain't count. What are you talking about?
3.
Okay.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second.
Yeah. Well, you
So
suck.
Giannis
You ain't
will bring
doing
it up
nothing.
for
I'm
the
just
Milwaukee
missing.
Bucks.
I know where about it.
And Nick Nurse,
He ain't doing
26th
nothing.
head coach and 76ers franchises.
And Kevin, known for his creativity.
Come on, dog. We gotta make them,
Thinking.
man.
I
We
think it's a
gotta
big
make
fit with
those.
this forward-thinking front office.
We gotta make those, man.
The 76ers leading
Come on, man.
by 11. Maxey looking it over. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Portis.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Now here's Lillard. 9 points in the game so far. Second chance effort. Pass to Lopez. He's looking for Lillard and finds him. He can't hit that time.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Martin with the bucket.
You can tell Maxey enjoys moving the ball. He likes setting up other guys.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Stolen away. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says, these guys have the ultimate confidence in me, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
EA thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey. But Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Six on the shot clock. Martin wide open. He fires. No good on the three. Giannis with it. George picks him up. Wow! Giannis with a strong finish inside.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
And now here's Prince, the fast break opportunity.
Go.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
I just gotta stop missing, dog. That's it.
In the game.
There was a time
That's
you could
it.
get yelled at for taking a three like that, but now
Why would he
it's a
run
great
into
decision,
him?
and it paid off.
And an
I'm my
eye
own
for an
player,
eye. Both
man.
teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And here's Prince outside. And that one is off.
Man.
Leading by 14.
Yeah, I'm missing too. But,
Outside, Maxey. Jacks up a three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Timeout. The pure shooting stroke of Maxey, gifted at draining it from outside the arc.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He is going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
You know what time it is, Bucs fans. Give it up for your forward crew. Bucs fans, let's make some noise for the forward crew.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Kicks it out to Lillard. It's hauled in by George.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Come get it.
Back to Embiid. And the 76ers tack on two more.
In the mid-range, Embiid is pretty confident. He goes right up and drains that jump shot with ease.
Lopez a screen. Inside. Outside for Jackson. Connects from three-point range. Jackson's got himself going with the triple. His first basket of the game.
If I can make my side, boy, this shit'll be over.
Now Maxey. 11 points in the game. Pass to Martin. Lets it go with a three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks trailed by 16.
Oh, what was that?
Kicks it out to Prince. Giannis inside. Lopez outside. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Lopez has got his first points of the game. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
You're hilarious.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
You gotta know you talking for no reason. I mean, you gotta know.
Maxey with it. He's got 11. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
Outside, Maxey. Outside, George fires for three. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Philadelphia with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back to the action in just a minute. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. From the high post. No good off the back of the rim. Bucks trailed by 14. Out to the right wing. Trent outside. From outside.
Why are you fading? Yeah, come on, man.
George way outside. Antetokounmpo pulls
Fading to the side.
Here's Milwaukee now. Trent with the wide open look. And the three off target.
Man, this is man. If I wasn't missing, dog. Oh my God, man. Man. Like if I had to hit at least some of these, half of these motherfuckers.
Here's Connaughton. Pass to right. From deep.
How is this early? How is it early, dog?
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Right from outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wright's got himself on the board with three there.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And it's George missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Philadelphia leading by 11. It's George on the wing. Knocks down the three ball.
And George is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot player. Measuring the shot before receiving the pass, you can't guard that.
Giannis with it. George picks him up. A wide open look here for Wright. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Timeout.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
Is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Who wants a t-shirt? Come on, man.
Man, stop.
Milwaukee making a switch. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He tore into his guys. He said, your body
You're not doing that. I'm just missing.
You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Thanks, David. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Bucks trailed by 14. And here is Antetokounmpo. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Lillard with the bucket.
Man, that jumper on balance and on point. Lillard working over that medium range area.
The 76ers leading by 12. Pass to Oubre. Embiid the screen. And a Dubre off the drive.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Here's Giannis. Rebound by Joel Embiid. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Lillard with no one around. Buries it from three-point range.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Pass to Martin. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Over 3.5 minutes in the quarter now. Outside, George. Clock at 6. From downtown.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the 76ers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to...
They already know the shooting made a difference.
And as usual,
this guy would have been over.
What was a quality big impact game for Joel Embiid.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
Lets it go from deep. Kicks it out to Maxey. Martin from outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lillard with it. Maxey covering.
No question.
From deep three-point land. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Unloads. The 76ers again can't hit it. Traps in the tray. So Philadelphia wins it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
That shooting ain't about nothing. man.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Damn, man.
Carl Anthony Towns.
Count it. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
For three, Bridges. Ellis with a rebound. Fox right side.
Move.
He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Towns. Now let's go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Brown.
And we discussed Mikal Bridges. Coach said Mikal creates a lot of problems with his movement off the ball. He keeps the defense on its toes. You can't allow him to get into a rhythm. And he also praised Bridges' on-ball defense. He'll be the focus of their game plan tonight. Brian?
Okay, thanks, Allie. And it's Fox missing.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Outside Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Towns on a screen.
Hell no.
A little over a minute.
No way, dog.
First quarter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
I mean, I'll tell you, Towns is so dangerous on the offensive glass.
Fox, that's good.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Brunson misses. And it's Sacramento's ball. Pass to Fox.
I'm not even posting up.
No good. That would have tied it. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. To the paint. And it's powered home by Towns.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Inside. Here's Ellis. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Greg.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points pile up quick.
Pass to Fox. Into the lane. Crafty move. Towns with a rebound. Knicks leading by 4. Brunson surveys. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. And so here's Sacramento. Down low. Here's Murray. Pass to Ellis. Three-pointer, no good.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Anunoby can't get it to go. From deep. Ellis, good. Ellis has got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Brunson. Towns on a screen. No one near him. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Brunson's gotten his second bucket.
Brunson sizing up the defense and really good at operating in the pick and roll.
Here's Fox. Up and in on the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
14 feet away to the middle. Towns lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Give him 8 points now.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Murray's shot is good. The Knicks with the lead. Brunson with it. Rebounded by Fox. Outside Murray. To the wing, right side. Ellis's shot is off. To the inside. Here's Towns. No good with a layup.
Little boy. Get in there!
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for New York. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding.
The Knicks, 12.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And you look at the Kings, Brent. They've had several name changes over the years of their franchise.
Yeah, before becoming the Sacramento Kings, they were the Rochester Royals, and then the Cincinnati Royals, and then the Kansas City Kings, and then all of a sudden, let's get to the West Coast, and here comes the state capital of Sacramento. It's not really affected the winning, though, has it, B.A.?
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, B.A., they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. Not that much after we got to the NBA.
And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting, Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard, they play defense first, they play a ton of minutes, but this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
Bridges. Six to shoot. Ooh, some solid defense from Herder. The Kings trailing. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Kings have to get better defensively. Coach Mike Brown said for us, it's about 5 guys guarding the basketball. When the ball moves, all 5 guys should move. We have some pretty good individual defenders, but we're not relying on them to shut down the great players. Brian, it's a team effort.
Defense on a string, Allie. Thank you. Sabonis outside. Here's Crowder. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis.
The advantage Crowder has inside is just how strong and physical he'll play.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. New York making a switch here.
Your 916 Crew Dance Team. Get wild once again.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now.
Oh my God, good. That's a foul.
For 2. With Brunson being undersized, he has such a great feel for how to create space, Brent.
Incredible footwork, B.A. The way he puts the needle on the record and just scratches it and pivots around and makes defenders jump and move. Amazing manipulation skills at the point guard position for a guy his size to get it done in the painted area. Well, the lefty listed at 6'1", Jalen Brunson, It's a bit of a different matchup. He's just so physical, and he can play on and off the ball. Here I call it.
Y'all rewarding too much.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Fox feeling it out a bit. The three is up. It's rebounded by New York.
Oh my God, that's not field though.
Pass to Sims. Towns outside. And stolen by McDermott. Herder from long range.
Yeah.
Knocks down the triple. Herder's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Herder never shy to let that one go. Just enough room on the catch and shoot.
Brunson rushes in. And that one's good. Brunson's got 7 points in the game.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Here's Fox. Gets it to go. 3 makes 9 attempts.
How about that? Just accepting the contact and still getting the finish for Fox.
Here's Towns.
Let's go.
And out of bounds. The Kings will take it. And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. .57 left in the first half. Here's Fox. He's got 6. Oh, an absolute bomb by Fox.
Does De'Aaron Fox know that this is a game and not the morning shoot-around?
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Hey, he's looking good so far. 4 for 8 from the field. 1:24 left in the first half. Now Fox. 9 points in the game. No good on the triple. And the Kings have held tough. But it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Grant.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
The shot by Towns, no good. Here's Sacramento now. And here's Fox. Off target at the rim. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Outside Hart. Out to the wing. Here's Brunson outside. Len pulls it in. There's 31 seconds left to the first half of basketball. Buries it from 3. Ellis has got 8.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And it's always great to see Towns in the zone, bringing a ton of energy to his offensive game.
And stolen by Bridges. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. And there's the whistle. And I think that was a clear path foul there. Yep, the offense will get 1 shot at the line and retain possession. New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis. To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Bridges, left side. Pass to Hart. With 2 seconds left. And Anunoby lays it up and in.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Knicks up by 3. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far.
Thank you.
Kings trail by 3. Out to the right wing. Pass to Sabonis. It's stolen by Hart.
Like everybody play that same little
inside. Here's Towns. That one's good for 2. Towns has got 16 points.
And that's the kind of physicality you want to see from Cat, using his size down low.
And it's Fox penetrating. Fox gets it to go inside.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to review the game plan. New York leading by 3. Pass to Towns. Sacramento grabs the miss. And Brent, the Kings have the pieces to compete and finally creating some stability.
Yeah, after that 16-year playoff absence, just being a factor in the West has Sacramento and their fans really, really exciting. Again, the pieces are there. Will they push it this year to get back in the mix?
Towns for 3. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Oh, the big man is smooth from range. Have to put a man on Towns, that's for sure.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, Keegan Murray went 4th overall in 2022, and he said of his role with the Kings, being a high draft pick comes with a lot of responsibility on both ends of the court. Just being that third guy they can rely on offensively, defensively, and take the pressure off of them. Brian, he has risen to the challenge.
For sure, Allie. Thanks for that. 4 on the clock. McBride. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Kings trail by 6. Pass to Ellis. Now here's Murray. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Brunson. Second chance effort. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Oh, man, that's a high-level finish from Jalen Brunson, playing right through the whistle.
He's made one and missed one so far at the line. That free throw good from Brunson. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Out to the right wing. Here's Ellis. Give him 8. Outside Brunson. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Kings trail by 9. Here's Fox. And he banks in the layup. Fox has got 4 points now in the quarter.
De'Aaron Fox having one of those nights where he's feeling it.
Brunson with it. And Sabonis picks him up defensively. Pass to Ryan. Outside McBride. Outside Brunson. Driving to the basket. Brunson inside with the finish.
What a good burst from Brunson just to get by the initial defense.
Here's Fox. Unable to get that one. And here's New York now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Down low. Here's Sims. And he dunks it down.
Amazing just how trusted Brunson is with the basketball.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Fox, that's good.
Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so it's New York with it. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been
they just roll off them like nothing, man.
To its winning ways. The last championship came in
anybody can just get open.
So as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
And it's Monk missing. New York leading by 11. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Puts up a deep three. And it's Monk missing. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Here's Kolek. Outside Anunoby. This one for 3.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. Blake Monk picks one up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
I'm so straight on 2K that.
And that one misses. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Anunoby. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Anunoby's got 7.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Oh,
Second personal foul. Third team.
That free throw no good.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Eight seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Sabonis. Shoots over Anunoby. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
And so it's New York, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're... With the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Knicks leading by 12. Outside Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Herter. On the wing, Crowder. Fires from deep. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. From our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
Brunson with a great job of just the setup on that play.
Outside Monk. Takes the three. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. Knicks leading by 16. Outside Brunson. Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. And here's Hart. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Back to Towns. Goes back up. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Lynn is good.
Well, he's a high percentage shooter that close. Lynn being aggressive right now every time he's getting the ball in the paint.
Outside Hart. Pass to Towns. Ellis with a rebound. Kings trail by 16. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Outside Hart. Pass to Bridges. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Kings. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Wow, physical D, but Fox prevails.
Fox getting in, nifty scoring there, not hesitating inside.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Pass to Bridges.
God.
Shoots over Sabonis. New York again can't hit.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, and Murray makes this look all too easy. Superb at throwing it down with some power.
Towns double team. Bridges outside. From outside the arc. Pass to Towns. Back to Hart. Lets it go from deep. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Here's Fox. Here he goes. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
And Fox at his best, driving in with momentum and speed, going right at the defense.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Oh, it's stolen. Now the Kings in transition.
And one!
Free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
De'Aaron Fox not backing away that time from the contact, drawing the defense into him.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
Towns for three. New York, again, can't hit. On offense, here are the Kings. A nice run going, 12 in a row. The three from DeRozan. The rebound by Sims.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
For three, Bridges. The shot, no good. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. The open shot, DeRozan hits the front.
Why is all his shots like?
Well, he just hasn't found his rhythm tonight, partly because he's gotten fewer touches.
36 seconds left in the fourth. And he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops. And that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both. And it's an 8-point ball game. And so here's Sacramento.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy or
Early.
you start thinking about the next
Oh
one?
man.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure.